Hi guys, you guys love it when I talk about love and dating, so today we're gonna record a very fun video. And I think I referenced it in another video, but I'm genuinely like this is so crazy that I'm even doing this, but it's gonna be really funny. So a really a really popular topic in dating is who makes the first move, and I love to talk about this. I love to talk about this because I guess I've already done it, but at the same time, like, I wanted to say a couple things before I said it. Obviously, I want to keep my private life private from you guys, you know what I mean? But these kind of things also happened like years ago. So it isn't of that much consequence to me, and it's obviously like I'm gonna name drop left and right, and like I don't hold anything against anyone. I don't know what that like growl was a few seconds ago, but I'm gonna tell you about every time that I made the first move, because it's only been twice like, in my life. There arguably like could be a third time, but it's like up to interpretation. So maybe the third time will be for another time. Let's at least get through the first two. I just think this topic is really fun. I just think it's something that a lot of people avoid talking about when it comes to dating, or they talk about it in a certain way. And I'm just gonna tell you the truth. So anyway, let's cover it in general. In general, it is definitely a humiliation ritual. In general, it definitely is something that is just really, really, really embarrassing. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not. You have to. I don't think it's like I used these people for like confidence exercises. I don't think that's what it was. It just was like after I made the first move, there was a surge of power running through my veins. Like, I was like, wait a minute. And I don't know, like, I think everyone should be able to experience that. I think what happens a lot now is we're afraid of being perceived, recorded, rejected, and that's actually all very normal. Like, for girls, you know what I mean? I don't even know if this is gonna get me like canceled or not, but because it is a power move for a girl to make the first move. Like, I did it twice, but I'm telling you, like, in the beginning, it feels like not the natural order of things. In the beginning, it feels like, well, what? Like, if a guy likes me, he's gonna make the first move. Not true. So it feels a little out of the ordinary, just because it's like, why doesn't he? But I think that the reason why I did it was kind of just because, like, let's see what can happen from this, you know what I mean? And I think that's where the mindset you have to come from. Like, you will be good either way if this happens or doesn't happen. It's just kind of this leap of faith that you have to take. And it's just kind of depends on the situation. Like, if we're talking about when I did it twice, I'm sorry, I didn't really intensely crush on these people. I didn't really know these people. It was kind of like a really, like, sudden random thing. Like, if I was crushing on someone for a long time and I had to make the first move, that would be a different story. But anyway, for girls, it's just like it's it's girl boss. It's girl boss if you make the first move. Like, I really am sure that like 9 times out of 10, I don't even know what a guy will do with himself, honestly. And if he like makes it weird, then he makes it weird. But I guess also, like, for girls, you guys can be like really, really weird about like that. But I don't know. I just think that it could be something good. You know what I mean? It could be something that you might not regret. Like, I don't regret making the first move. I really don't. Even though it was twice, and even though it didn't work out, as I'm going to say, recording is going really fast for this video. Like, I'm almost running out of time. But like, I don't. Maybe I should. Maybe I should if you like know the story, but I kind of don't. Like, I kind of don't care. But really quickly, for men and women, but for men, it's a huge ego thing to make the first move. I'm not even a man. I'm not even a man, and I can see how they can feel a certain way about making their first move. Honestly, And I mean, we've said this on the channel before, the worst thing that a person can say is not no. It's definitely other things, but I just think that if you're a man in this situation and you really want to make the first move, I'm sorry, but like it's kind of hot if you do, you know what I mean? Like that's how it could be perceived to the person you're doing to. Obviously, they could not be perceived that way, but I think the thing is that, again, bringing it back to like you got to be good with whatever happens, like that's true, but I guess a part of it is like you at least, and not in a lustful way, at least you like the person so much physically. That sounds so weird, but like at least you like them enough. Like if you just like them enough just to try, you really don't know what could happen. I'm sure there are definitely horror stories out there that I don't even know of, that are not even in my world and not even in my vein and not even probably contradicting everything that I'm saying, but I'm telling you guys honestly just from my experience. So it's a little biased there, it's a little not fair because it's my experience. And because I'm relatively like a hot girl, you know what I mean? Like not to you guys probably, but like relatively attractive. It's just this. It actually is just this that makes the first move, if I'm being honest with you. So, so I guess we should just talk about it. No? Basically, the first time I ever made the first move was, I was in a store. Should I say the name of the store? It would be really funny if there was ever any kind of partnership there. I was in a Coach store. I was in a Coach store with my mom, my aunt, my friend. And the guy was cute. There was a cute guy there. Oh my goodness, there was a cute guy in the Coach store. So obviously they were like, Simone, like do something. And that's the thing that's so interesting. Like guys will tell other guys like, no, don't make the first move, man. But like women will tell other women like, oh no, let him make the first move. But women will also tell other women like, just go get him, like go get your man. So it's very like interesting, the people that you have to even be around that will like form your mindset about this if you don't take the first move and do it. So basically he also like just seemed friendly, which is another thing. Like you're probably seeing that person in an environment for a short amount of time, unless you know you've been crushing on them for that long time. So it's like, okay, well, like this person seems like I would be comfortable enough to make the first move, right? It's kind of like a ripping off of a Band-Aid situation. Like you kind of just have to do it. So basically he went to the back to get something, and I pretended like I was like really intrigued by like Coach sandals that were at the back of the door. He came out, and I kind of should have. He ended up ghosting me, and this is the thing that like is so funny to me. People will be like, you probably had the reaction of like, oh, that's so lame, like he ghosted you. No, like it is what it is. Like it just happened. Like just because he ghosted me doesn't mean that I'm lame. He's just a boy who cares. Like we're so like scared to talk about these real things, but it just kind of happened. Like first he wanted to give me his Instagram, not his number, and I did ask for his number, so I was like, interesting. But anyway, I ended up getting both, and then we just ended up talking for a little bit, and then we didn't talk for a bit. Like it was the second experience that I may have to do a part 2 for, because I'm running out of time, because I definitely can't say that story in 1 minute. The second experience is actually really mean and actually really bad, and I should have prefaced with that. Like it is what it is. Like I can't explain it. Why did I look like I was mogging for a second there? Well, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna need to do a part 2. Please bear with me, but the fear that comes with making the first move is actually not as cool as the feeling that you feel after you make the first move. So, that's where I'm gonna leave it with that. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be right back.